Hello. Please excuse my voice. I'm a little sick right now. If you are new to this YouTube channel or new to my Tumblr, hello, my name is Rachel. It's really nice to meet you. Some of you know that I've been testing out subscription boxes lately. This isn't a review, and I'm gonna be purposely vague about the company that I'm talking about today, but I just walked outside my door and picked this box up off my stoop. I was really excited about it. The reason that I got it was because I was willing to spend really big money on an item that had been spoiled, that they were definitely gonna have. So I thought, okay, why not? I'm gonna get this box and hopefully it'll be cool. So the theme of the box, without giving away exactly what it was, had a lot to do with superheroes, and that's very vague. A lot of boxes have that theme or had this theme within the last month or couple of months. It's really popular. Superheroes have a lot of movies coming out lately. Later tonight I'm gonna go see the new X-Men film, which I'm very excited about. Another movie that I was very excited about was Captain America: Civil War. I'm a really big fan of the Captain America movies. I'm a big movie junkie, so Captain America is one of the strongest film series that Marvel has out right now, and I went to see the new movie twice, and I thought that it was pretty good, but some of you have been kind of following the big news that Marvel dropped, which is that Captain America is a Hydra agent, and that holds a lot of weight for a lot of fans of the series, as well as a lot of people that are religiously inclined. I am a person of Jewish heritage who does not practice because I was raised Christian. However, I do have Jewish roots, and I do respect people who follow their Jewish culture, which is why it was a big problem for me when I opened up this box, and included was a Captain America hat. Now, a week ago, I would have been really excited about this because I love Captain America. I have a Captain America t-shirt. I like being to walk outside my door and show people what I'm into. So almost all of my clothing that isn't just plain clothes for work has to do with a comic book character or a movie or a reference of some kind. If this item had been a toy or had been a sticker or something else, that would have made this a little bit easier, but because it's a wearable object, when I am in public, if I choose to wear this item, then people who are following this issue may look at me and think of me in a certain way. And normally that wouldn't be a problem for me. I have purple hair. I just, for the most part, don't really care what people think about me, but this isn't a problem necessarily of what people will think of me, but a problem of how would I feel wearing an object related to a certain character that is now specifically anti a certain group. And a lot of people who watch this video, perhaps anybody that watches this video, all two of you, will think, how, Rachel, that's dumb, that's stupid, like, why would it matter? You can just tell the people who come up to you and say, you're for a hate group that exists in an imaginary universe, how dare you? I could say to them either like, no, it's just a comic, or no, I'm not for this version of the character, which is true. I'm very against this version of the character. I think that this isn't so much a reveal as it is just an attempt to I don't know, drop a big storyline or try to get people interested by dropping this information that is like so wild and out there that people have to know what's going on. And I think that that's very like the death of Superman. Like, they just didn't know what to do. Some person had an idea that was like, but wait, what if it was this way the entire time? And I think that that's lazy writing, and I would probably tell it to that to the writer's face, to be honest. But I don't want to have to explain to people that, yes, I am in support of this character, which has historically been for you and fought for you, but now is not. And I don't want to have to say, no, I'm for the Captain America, which is not anti-Semitic. I don't want to have to... I don't want to have to like only part of a character, which is something that comic fans have to do a lot of times, because we get writers that in our minds don't understand the character in the same way we do, or just write it in a way that we don't enjoy, and we can ignore canon. But unfortunately, this has become a large issue. So even people that aren't necessarily reading the comics all the time, aren't necessarily buying every issue, are now seeing on their Facebook news feeds, check it out, y'all, Captain America is now an agent of Hydra and has always been, and that's annoying to me, because now if I go out wearing something like this, which obviously the company that put out this box put out this item because Civil War just came out, and I have always been pro Captain America, whether it was in the Civil War storyline. When they announced that Civil War was coming out immediately, I knew that I was going to be Team Captain America. And after watching the film, I'm still Captain America, but now I can't just go out wearing this and say that I loved Civil War, and that's it. Or that I loved the first version of Captain America punching Hitler in the face version, because that's not the only version that exists. It's a crisis of morals, really, because, I mean, there are many easy ways to deal with people that might see this as a sign of, see me wearing this, let's say, as a sign of disrespect now, but it's a crisis of morals. Like, can I go wear this hat without thinking that now there is a writer trying to retcon a story that I care very deeply for? The fact that the original creators of Captain America took a stand to say that they were anti-Nazi Germany was very brave at the time. And I think anybody conscious of comics and the history of comics knows that. And this, I don't want to say addition to Captain America's story but I can't say that it's not an addition to the story, because I can't see this story as just non-existent, because it does exist now, and it's part of the history of Captain America, and I think that's unfortunate. And I say that as a historian as well as a lover of comics, that this addition is unfortunate, and that I probably won't wear this hat until the issue has resolved itself, and I'm not sure how exactly it will, but the good thing about comics is that in a few months from now, if the comic doesn't do well, then they might just scrap the idea, or we might have a reboot scheduled soon. If you want to read Captain America, read the Falcon Captain America that's happening right now. It's a really good run, and it's really funny and intriguing, and I would definitely suggest that to you if you love comics and if you love Captain America. And of course, if you have the ability to get a hold of comics, then I would say, go for the original content, perhaps, instead of this rather unoriginal, uninspired, and uninteresting piece of work. Thank you for listening to me rant. Go see Civil War if you haven't. I would definitely suggest it. I thought that it was very good. I was Team Captain America. Perhaps you are not. Let me know in the comments section which team and why, if you are so inclined. And if you would like to weigh in on what's happening right now in Captain America comics, let me know. I'm interested in your thoughts always. Thanks again, and see you next time.